Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to remove a nail and put a plug in it. So we have a nail right here in this tire. I'm going to be using my Blackjack tire repair kit. You have a plug, you have a reamer tool that'll look like this, has some little corkscrews there on it, and this is the insertion tool. Now before you pull the nail out, I would recommend to go ahead and put the plug in the insertion tool, because you're going to try not to lose as much air. It's very sticky. Sometimes you might need a flat blade screwdriver just to help insert it. And also a lot of kits like this one comes with a little bit of lube to help insert it. So go ahead and get it ready. Doesn't need too much. Now that's on standby. Now take a pair of pliers. Now take your reamer, and this is where it takes a little bit of muscle. Alright, there's the nail. I had to reposition the camera because it takes quite a bit of force, and I'm still having a lot of trouble getting this in. So this might shock a lot of people. And what I'm going to do, go ahead and drill out this hole a little bit bigger. Now we got air coming out. Now I can ream that hole the size that I need. So after you've inserted the plug, you can cut off the ends, and then you want to air up the tire, and then I'm going to show you how to check for leaks around that plug. What you want to do is get a spray bottle, mix in some dish soap such as Dawn or Palmolive, and spray all around that plug. And if you see any air bubbles starting to form, that means you have a leak right there around that plug still. So no air bubbles is a good sign. So guys, here's a more close-up look at this Blackjack tire repair kit. So here's the reamer. Here's the insertion tool. And here are some plugs. Comes in various lengths and sizes. And what I was talking about doing in that video is sometimes I like to take a screwdriver, because you're trying to insert it here. You can't really insert it this way too much, but it's so much easier just to take a screwdriver, pry it open, and insert it that way. All right. Right here is that lube that you just basically want on a little bit on this plug. And then with this kit, it's really nice. It also comes with a little razor knife to shave off the ends of the plug. And right here you also have a flat blade screwdriver tip, a Phillips head right here, and as well as a valve stem removal tool. And right here you have a little Torx bit, wrench here, because you can change and replace these as needed. Now this is a pretty nice kit, and having that nice big handle really makes it comfortable. It's very durable. It's not going to break like the little cheap tool kits you might get. Has little skinny handles on there, and you're trying to apply pressure and it breaks and hurts your hand or fails to do the job. But this is a really nice kit. I've used it a lot over the years. Comes in this nice case, keeps everything in place, and I just keep this underneath my underneath my seat, so I always know where it is. Now, if you have to remove a nail or do something like that tire plug and you're not somewhere where you can get air, having one of these boxes such as this DeWalt right here, it's got a built-in air compressor, as well as it's also a jump box. And this one's really nice. It's also got some 110 outlets and some USB ports. And one thing that's really cool about this is when you put the air, you can just set it to 32 psi, and once you hook up the air hose to it, it will give you a reading of what your current psi is, but then you can set the psi to whatever you need it to be. Click air, it'll kick on, and then it'll automatically stop once it reaches the PSI that you need to. And this is so much faster than one of those air compressors like you plug into your cigarette lighter. This one is far faster than one of those. And I've done some videos on this particular model. I'll put a link down in the description, but this is the DX-AEPS14 power station. I've had a couple of problems out of it. The LED lights no longer work on it, so that you should be able to press light right here and it illuminate like where you're working, like if you were to do a tire at night, but those have quit working. But the USBs still work, and the AC powers, they still work. You can kind of hear like a little inverter in there going right now, but basically it's just a 12-volt battery built inside of here. And you need to, keep this thing charged up. But I always like to take this with me on road trips, just in case I come out and have a flat tire or a dead battery. You can get yourself out of a sticky situation with this thing. This would also be good for like camping trips and things if you need to recharge your cell phone or something. But if you don't have one of these with you in your car, you can still get yourself out of a pretty sticky situation by pulling that nail and plugging it really fast without letting as much air out, and then you can probably just limp to a gas station where they have an air compressor. All right, hope this video helps you guys out. Do me a favor, hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.